So Jimmy Garoppolo said something in a Bleacher Report story. It wasn't ripping anybody. It wasn't condescending. It wasn't mean-spirited. He talked about his time with Tom Brady. He said, quote, when I got there, I thought in my head, I'm better than this dude. You believe in yourself. That's the best way to put it. We got along, but there was always times we wanted to kill each other. It was a healthy, competitive relationship. He went on to say, even when I was a little kid, my brothers, whenever I would play, I would literally think, I'm better than those older guys, even though I probably wasn't. And the media freaked out. What are you saying? This is unacceptable. No, it's completely acceptable because he never said it in New England. I can say whatever I want about an organization when I'm gone. I'm not being disruptive. If I say things while I'm in the organization, while I'm not starting, then I'm disruptive. Folks, this is what the media does. The NBA season's over. The NFL season's not here. And we got about a 2.5 to 3.5 week stretch where you got to find things to talk about. And so we want authentic answers from athletes. They give refined, smart, authentic answers, and the media wildly overreacts. Driving in this morning, 6 shows, all they're talking about. Can't believe he said that about Brady. Who cares? He's not in New England anymore. He didn't say it when he was there. He wasn't disruptive in the locker room. This is why athletes speak in cliches. They don't want to get burned. This is why NFL teams and NBA teams have rookie symposiums. So they tell athletes what to say to questions. Because if you say anything in a down time of the year when it's a little slow like now, people go crazy. Remember Josh Rosen a few months ago, quarterback, rookie for the Arizona Cardinals, talking about the media and what drives him crazy? I thought it was great.
That's been my whole theme of this draft process is authenticities. I'm going to be me because that's who the people want to see. I mean, the media constantly gets mad at Bill Belichick and all these guys. My school's new coach, Chip Kelly, for giving 1-2-word responses, and they're getting mad at him like, give us more. And then I give you guys more, and then you guys lose your minds over it. So, pick which one you want.
Do you want the athlete and the quarterback and the NBA star to be authentic and to be honest? And if they are, then let's not go crazy on it. Let's have some emotional discipline and realize what he said did not disrupt the Patriots. In fact, you could argue it's kind of cagey to plant little seeds of doubt, say a bunch of stuff now when you're out the door, and if it gets into Brady's head, which it wouldn't, but it could with some quarterbacks, then maybe it's an advantage down the line. But there's nothing to see here. By the way, Jimmy Garoppolo is really good looking. So's Cam Newton. So's Alex Smith. So's Russell Wilson. You ever notice that about the NFL? So's Tom Brady. You ever notice Joe Montana, Troy Aikman? You ever note Dan Marino? You ever notice this? It's called quarterback face. Jimmy Garoppolo's best looking dude, arguably in the league. NFL scouts and GMs like quarterbacks who have facial symmetry. Why? Because if they were good looking at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, growing up, they build confidence. Girls pay attention to them. Girls flirt with them. Girls date them. Teachers talk to him. Boys think they're cool. Jimmy Garoppolo's been cool since he was 7. And he's got all sorts of confidence. And this is how alpha males think. This is how they think. You know what would scare me? If Jimmy Garoppolo didn't have any confidence. Then I'd be worried. Because he's now going to lead the Niners in San Francisco, the home of tech, with the Golden State Warriors and the very successful, generally, San Francisco Giants. That is a big city with a bunch of smart people and a big media, and they're outspoken, and Jimmy Garoppolo super confident and had authentic answers to good questions, trying to provoke a really good answer, and they got it. It's a slow time of the year. Let's not overstate and over-exaggerate what he said. It was healthy, it was honest, it was smart, and I'm totally okay with it. Being comfortable and content is the enemy of achievement.
I would agree with that.
I'm comfortable. I'm content. You obviously weren't when you were doing local stuff. You weren't comfortable. You weren't content. You wanted greater things. And I'm a big believer that once you're comfortable and once you're content, the quality of your work dips. You don't have anything to So I want people to think about 3 words: seeking, chasing, threatening. So for years and years, Tom Brady had all 3. He was seeking Drew Bledsoe's job. He was chasing Joe Montana's legacy. He was threatened by Peyton Manning in the AFC getting to the Super Bowl. He was seeking Bill Belichick's approval. He was chasing the GOAT legend. He had all those. Now, I want you to think about that for a second. He is no longer clearly seeking Bill Belichick's approval. The owner has given him more power. He is no longer chasing the GOAT argument. He's no longer threatened by Peyton Manning. He's no longer seeking Drew Bledsoe's job. You have seen all offseason Tom Brady on horses, Tom Brady at the beach, Tom Brady having fun with the fam. I mean, seeking, chasing, threatening. His whole career, he was never the most athletic guy. He was never the strongest guy, best arm. But he always had the chip, the edge. And it was all based on seeking, chasing, and threatening. Seeking Drew Bledsoe's job. Seeking Bill Belichick's approval. Chasing Joe Montana. Chasing rings. Jimmy Garoppolo actually replaced Peyton Manning as the threat. Think about this. Tom Brady a few years ago, Monday Night Football, plays Kansas City. He's awful. Garoppolo comes in. Oh, my God, he's younger and drafted higher and more handsome and a little more athletic. And Tom Brady, following that Jimmy Garoppolo appearance, threw 14 touchdowns, no interceptions. Passer rating 130, greatest month of his life. And then Tom Brady has Deflategate, has to sit for a month, watch Garoppolo play. Oh, he's good. New England wins without Tom Brady. Tom followed up those 4 weeks with 12 touchdowns, no interceptions, 134 passer rating. Oh, that's the greatest month of his career. Garoppolo was the threat. Peyton had retired. Tom's entire career has been based on the chip on his shoulder. Seeking Bledsoe's job and Belichick's approval. Chasing the GOAT. Threatened by Peyton Manning. Peyton retired. Big Ben's never been a threat. Nobody thinks he's in Brady's class, and Tom has owned him. Peyton Manning was different. A lot of people still think Peyton was better. Garoppolo walked in the door as a higher draft pick, more athletic, little stockier, more handsome. He was a threat. And why the reports now have surfaced, Brady went to Bob Kraft and asked him to get rid of him, and they did. And he asked Bob Kraft to keep Josh McDaniel, and he did, usurping the power of Belichick. All I'm asking is this. When you build a career, not on your athletic ability, your arm, your mobility, your brain power, but when you build it on seeking, chasing, and threatening, and they're all gone, and all I see is horsey rides this summer, has Brady lost a little bit of what defined him? Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.